All right, let's talk about two things when it comes to framing stairs and calculating stairs. So you want to remember your rise and your run. The most important thing is calculating the distance from the first floor to the second floor. So we have 115 inches. 115 is the first number you have to calculate. There's a little bit of variation when it comes to custom homes. If you have a tight space, you might have to modify these calculations a little bit. Here we have an open deck and I have plenty of room to work with. 115, I'm going to take that and I'm going to divide that by 7 to see how many rises I can get roughly at 7, because the goal is to have around a 7-inch step every time you go up the steps. So roughly 16 and a half risers at that. But what I'll do is I'll do that again, 115 divided by 16. 7 3/16, that would work great for a residential staircase. This is actually going to be timber stairs, so I'm required to do no more than 7 inches on my rise. So I'm going to have to do one more riser in that 115. I'm going to do 17 rises. And that's going to come 6 3/4. So that's my number one calculation, is my riser height is going to be 6 3/4, and it's going to be 17 steps to get to the top. Second is your run. That distance, I have a lot of room to vary here, but I'm just going to take average tread depth is 10 inches. So you want to just go 10 inches on the treads when you do your cutouts. One detail to remember is I typically build all my stairs with the first step coming down right off the top of the landing versus your first step being level with the upper floor. To do that, you have to remember there's always one more rise than tread. So if I have 17 risers going up to here, I'm going to have 16 treads. And if I do 10 inches on each tread, that's going to bring my stairs out 160 inches on the run. Just to verify, I want to make sure that that's going to land right here. 160 is going to bring me to about right here, and I have a beam under this deck. So my timber stairs are going to sit right on that beam, and 160 is going to be good. Two things to remember when you're calculating stairs: rise and run, which means rise is your riser boards going up the steps, run is your tread for the run of the stairs coming out through.